All right, this is the official start of my first full day on the Appalachian Trail. I had such a good night's sleep. It was cold, but I slept. My Fitbit said almost 10 hours, so that's awesome. I woke up so many times throughout the night, just like tossing and turning and trying to get comfortable. But I'm taking it really easy. I woke up at 7, I watched the sunrise. I made like a breakfast essentials shake and drank that. I filtered all my water. I have like my noon electrolyte mix ready to go. I just spilt. I'll get changed very soon, break down my tent, and start hiking. I'm thinking 15 miles will bring me to Gooch Mountain Shelter, but I don't know. I'm just gonna play it by ear and have fun with it. So I'll see you guys later. It's March 1st, it's day 1 on the Appalachian Trail, my first full day, and this is awesome. I think the only thing that surprised me so far is how long it took me from when I woke up to when I actually started hiking. It was 2 hours. Whew. But I just need to create a routine. And I need to figure out how I do things, and that's gonna take time, and there's no need to rush anything this early in the game. It's probably better for me to not push myself like I usually do on day hikes, because this is definitely not a day hike. So I think I'm just gonna hike until lunch. I didn't check gut hooks or anything. I don't know what the elevation is. I don't know what I'm going to see today besides Gooch Mountain Shelter in 15 miles. So I'm just going to hike until I'm ready to eat and then find a nice spot to make my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So it's going to be a pretty chill morning. I'm just going to take in the Georgia scenery and keep walking. Chattahoochee. I feel like I'm in a country song right now. These are the perfect walking and eating snacks. A little protein smoothie. So I figured I'd give everyone an update on Chet's sickness. He had the flu. It was gone within 24 hours. But then I don't know if it was allergies or just like a regular cold, but I caught something bad for 2 days. It was just like runny nose, constant feeling that I had to sneeze, and it was just so uncomfortable. I was so tired, but that went away. I packed like a round of Dayquil, so I'll take those until they run out, but I'm feeling good. I got a bandana the day before the trail, and that's just to blow my nose, and I'm so glad I picked that up because I don't know what I would do without that. So, and then I also have a couple of his flu medication when he went to urgent care, just in case that's in my body and I start to get symptoms, that I have medication to take for that if that was to happen. So I know a lot of people were sending me messages hoping that I don't get sick and wishing me well. So that's an update. I'm doing so well right now, feeling very good. So I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm lucky to have such another beautiful bluebird day hiking the Appalachian Trail. I think my biggest surprise so far is how many ridge runners are around and how helpful they are. So they're just walking the trails, they're at the shelters, they're at Immokalee, and they love to stop and say hi to everyone they pass and make sure you're having a good time and answer all your questions. So I really appreciate that, because first time backpacker here, got a lot of stupid questions that I've asked. I am getting close to Hawk Mountain Shelter, and that's where I'm going to eat lunch. So I want to try to stop everywhere that sounds like familiar to me, because I don't want to hike the trail and not see something that I have heard about or that I want to see, if that makes any sense. I think this is the best view we've seen so far. This is mile 11. Do I want to walk across the log? Or do I want to walk across rocks? I'm going with the log. I am 1 mile away from Gooch Mountain Shelter, and I'm really excited to stay there tonight. This was a pretty perfect day. I mean, I'm not too sore. I could tell like my knees aren't that happy, but nothing bad. The weather's amazing. I've just been taking layers off all day, and whew, I'm excited to get to camp and still have some sunlight to do some chores. I need to wash that bandana that I've been blowing my nose in all day and have some good old lasagna. All right, so I'll see you there.
Just going through the house, throwing shit in bags.